Hello, beautiful Seren Stars, and welcome to your shorter daily reading. And again, I just want to say, don't worry, there will be longer readings throughout the week. I'm just doing these as well. So, oh, there's my cat Jupi that's popped in to say hi there. You popped in to say hi. Jupiter is his full name, and we'll put more in there about the planet Jupiter. And you're kind of matching in there with the lion, aren't you? So he's bringing in that bold lion, feline energy there. I'm just going to put him down a minute so I can carry on. He may have a little meow. Oh God, you're getting heavy. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so let's continue with your reading. So I'm going to go over the basic meaning of the cards. Then we're going to shuffle a card together, take some charms and a little paper message there for you. And then as a spiritualist medium, I'm going to tune in and see what messages that I pick up today for you. Okay, so let's go on to the beautiful strength card there. And this always reminds me of like Narnia. Have you ever seen that film? I'm sure many of you have. And this is strength, and this is courage, and this is determination. But yeah, there's just so much boldness. I'm feeling the energy with this card, and you being bold and a confident human being on planet Earth. There, you could be male or you could be female. It doesn't really matter about what gender you are. It's just that energy that it's bringing in there. And as I'm talking, we have the sun setting now, and it's kind of shining on my face out the window. And I feel very much that warmth and that energy being brought your way. Okay. Looks like Jupi is joining in on this reading there. And the Queen of Swords, she's very much about very honest, very direct and very intelligent. And she cuts through any BS that anyone may kind of bring your way. And I feel like this energy is very much that too, with the strength and the boldness. And I've been given the word sassy energy. So some of you may be sassy, but sassiness with kindness, you're quick-witted is what I'm being given there. And then we have the hawk's eye, which is clear vision, and it's also heightened awareness and heightened vision and seeing beyond. So, with the Queen of Swords, she sees the woods through the trees, she sees the hidden meaning, she sees the patterns. So I will tune into those more, but let's shuffle you a card here. So what messages can you bring and what energy can you bring to this reading, Spirit, and the cards today for everyone across the globe? Right, we're going to go for that one. Let's get your... Oh, I nearly threw the charm out there. Shed that. Let's see what charm we pick for you. Let me look the other way. No, you are joking me. I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. Out of all of these, I think that's the only cat I have in there. Yeah, I'm sure. As we look through there, I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned because here we have the feline, we have the lion energy there, and we also have Jupiter, my cat, that jumped up and got involved in this reading. And I've been doing other readings today, and that's the first time he's jumped up today. It's like, here I am, and then even though I put him down, he insisted he came back. So it's that bold energy, isn't it, we're talking about. So the beautiful white cat, and white cats in many countries and cultures bring in that magical element, and they're very lucky. So I will put the deeper meaning into it, and we will look into that more, tune into it more. I'm absolutely blown away. Okay, we'll read that. I'll turn that over last. So let's tune in and see what I get. I think I've already been given a lot as we've been talking, and I'm smiling away there. Yes, strength and courage. Been given the words: be bold, be courageous, be like the lion or the lioness. We all have that within us. Sometimes we do have to roar. I'm being seeing someone seeing someone roaring like an animal. It's kind of that, it's that kind of primal energy, that primal strength, but they're in control. They've learned to master that, so they only roar, and they only give off that kind of little bit scariness when they need to, or that sassiness when they need to. When sometimes you have to bring that side of you out. So I'm very much being shown that here. And Jupi's jumped in again to the reading. I don't know if you see him jump past there as I was talking about roaring. Sorry, I'm just blown away by all the synchronicities and the things that are going on here as I'm doing the reading. Yeah, so maybe you've had to roar, you've had to bring that energy out, which perhaps you don't like always bringing out. But I was listening to a podcast today, and it was a Buddhist monk, and he was talking about you are most of the time sort of 90% or 99% of the time this calmness and everything else, but sometimes we do have that. Sorry, that was Jupi knocking the pen down. So it's adding to the message here, we have to put our foot down, and we do have to roar for what is right, and we do have to stand up, and we do have to be a warrior. And they're showing me, reminding me, like Buddhist monks and people like that, they train hard, in martial arts, not just meditation, and being really strong and being like warriors. But do they use that? No, very unlikely would they use that. I mean, it still strengthens their mind, their body, and their soul, even the training. But it's showing me, reiterating the message of, like, sometimes you do have to roar. You do have to roar loud and echo that throughout the community, or to the people that are perhaps trying to cross your boundaries, or you have to roar for what is right, and what is just in the world. So that's beautiful, that message there. And the Queen of Swords, yeah, she cuts through any BS. So again, that roaring, and I'm getting quite emotional, but not emotional in the sense of sadness, but emotional in the sense of, oh, I'm so proud. And lions, you get pride, don't you? A pride. And I'm so proud. That's what I'm being shown as well. I'm so proud of this energy that's coming in, and this person that you are, or that you're going to be, and how you're going to stand up for yourself, or maybe you're standing up for other people in your communities. That could be, other people in the community you're standing up for. It could be rights of other people. It could be some of you could be working in like kind of law, so you're defending people. It could be within your marriage. You may have to put your foot down and speak your truth and cut through BS. There's so many facets and so many different areas that this same message could cover there. Is there anything else that you can give me? I don't know why I'm seeing someone throw a blanket, and they're throwing it over something. Right. And it's like they're wrapping something up. So some of you may work with like animals, and you rescue animals, and you advocate on behalf of animals. And it's strange that we've had Jupi jumping up and joining in on this reading here. So it may have been given the word sanctuary. So you may be helping other animals and creatures on earth and rescuing them, because they don't have their own voices, do they? They can't defend themselves. So that's very strong energy that's being brought into this message here. So that's beautiful. So I'm really proud of, if it's just standing up for yourself, but also the work that you do standing up for other people. And if you're not doing it yet, it could be something that in the future, and they show me the heart, your heart, what's in your heart. And you have that kind of personality and that strength, will you be able to take on that kind of role? That's lovely. Let's go on to the next card. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. And I've pulled this card so many times, and you see how much I shuffled that. So I think a lot of you are very unique beings and very strong, and you're quite happy to stand boldly on your own, and almost like they show me lots of sheep. So you wouldn't be one of the sheep. You wouldn't be one of the followers, so to speak. You would be setting the tone for other people to follow or to do the right thing. You'd be the one encouraging them to yeah, follow a different path if you like, the more righteous path, the path that's correct, that perhaps a larger proportion aren't particularly following because they show me that they're walking in fear. You know, they're worried about going against the grain, is what the sentence I'm being given there. But you will stand courageous and stand up against what is wrong, and that's beautiful. And that may make you seem weird or different or anything, but face your true north. You're working from the heart, you're working from truth, you're cutting through any of this crap out there in the world or your community or within relationships. You're making the mold, is the sentence that I'm being given there. You are different, so truly embrace that. Okay, let's continue to take a sentence one for you. Don't think I did. Or did I? I can't remember now. Let's take one just in case I forgot. Right, let's open this up. Find 5 things you're grateful for today. So that could be small things, you know. I'm grateful for the food on the table. I'm grateful for the sun in the sky, you know. Because it may weigh down on you sometimes, and you may be a bit too in this peed off energy or angry energy because you're angry at the injustices in the world, you know. So it's like, okay, it could help ground you, you know, just thinking about things you're, you know, grateful for. It also helps with abundance and bringing in that change into the world. Let's focus more on this white putty cat, which is beautiful. And I used to have, his name was Star, actually. Beautiful white cat with, he was long haired, had these big, bright, beautiful eyes. I'll put a picture of him in there so you can see. And this is just reminding me of him and that energy. And he was a confident, bold cat. You know, he's more like a dog, to be honest. Um, but yeah, he brought so much. He was very different. He was very unique, and he definitely stood out wherever he went. And he did actually used to travel with me around in the car, not in the cat basket. He'd just sit merrily in the car there. So, what other messages can you bring? Keep going, keep pushing forward, keep being this strong, unique individual that you are. Okay, magical, like my cat was, my cat Star, who was very different. He wasn't like your normal cat in his behaviors or the way he looked, you know. Okay, that's a beautiful, beautiful reading. So I thank Spirit and the cards there. And I feel this reading and send your way so much love, so much light, and so many blessings. And I will see you in your next reading. God bless.